Hey guys, this is Carrie from Tone Wars. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We're really excited to hang out with you and to have you be part of our community. If you like what you see here, here's a couple ways you can support the channel. We always appreciate super chats very much, but here's a couple other ways you can support the channel and get something in return other than just content. If the super chat feature doesn't work for you, or if you're watching after the live stream, Jarrod's PayPal account link is listed below. Any donation of any amount is greatly appreciated. Since the show is sponsored in part by Motor City Guitar, we've included an affiliate link below. By clicking the link below, everybody wins. You're getting a great deal on some awesome equipment, you're supporting a store that has tons of inventory and great customer service, and you're supporting Tone Wars. And on top of all of that, if you live outside of the state of Michigan, whenever you buy anything from Motor City Guitar, you don't pay any sales tax. And last but certainly not least, you can visit our website at tonewars.com. The link is below. There you will find some awesome KEMPER profile packs with the tone and feel guitar players love. You will also find presets for the very popular Helix, HX Effects, HX Stomp, and Pod Go. Alright, the show's about to begin. We look forward to hanging out with you, so grab your favorite drink and join us in the live chat.
Welcome to Tone Wars.
Hey! Ooh, that was super loud in my ears. I don't know about you.
No, I'm fine.
Happy Sunday night with
Someone's
Tone
excited to be here.
Wars. That's right. I'm Carrie. This is Jarrod.
What's happening?
And this is the purple bin.
The purple guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a matching purple water bottle.
That's right. We're all matchy tonight.
He wouldn't let me wear my dark purple lipstick tonight, though.
I didn't say you couldn't. I just said it was a little over the top. We'll have to see how that looks next time. Let you guys be the judge.
It kind of just looks black.
I was like, whoa.
Less purple,
all right.
More black. That's right. It was a little crazy.
A little crazy, yeah.
Anyway, well, cheers to our Sunday night. Oh, I gotta turn this around so you guys can see our fun new whiskey glasses. Can you tell what they are?
Hold it up. I don't think I can tell.
I don't know if you can tell.
Just think Halloween.
They're skulls. They're super cute.
Drinking the blood out of our enemies' skulls.
Yes.
Yes, it tastes better when you drink it out of the original head after you kill the guy.
Maybe you can see it better when I sit it down with the dark behind it. I don't know. Anyway. I thought they were cute. Yeah. You want to say hi to some peeps?
Skulls are cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Sean Casey, man. He was in there at 6:35.
Oh, wow. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Hi, Carrie and Jarrod. The smoke is gone and I can breathe again. Oh, that's good news.
Ooh, what a relief that must be.
Right?
Jeez.
So many days.
Yeah, it's good to hear, man. I'm glad it's clearing up out there. You know, thank God for our awesome firefighters, man. You know, that was a good movie. I forgot the name of the movie. Something like Only the Brave or something about the firemen who will fight all the fires out in California and stuff. Wow.
I just watched
amazing.
Number 42.
Oh, yeah.
That was such a good movie. Not about firefighters, but
that was a good
Jackie
movie.
Robinson movie. It was
very
awesome.
Good movie.
Jeff Cornell, how are you?
Hey, Jeff, what's happening, man?
Dean Harkness is back enjoying the cool weather and getting the mosquitoes drunk, right? Us too, if we were outside tonight.
Yeah. They'd be getting a nice buzz off of us tonight, too. Good to see you, man.
He also sent a super chat. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, man.
He wants you to do Arnold Gets Angry trying to set up a Floyd Rose.
Oh, my God.
Right off the gate.
Right off the gate. We're going to go full Arnold on a Floyd Rose. Okay.
You want to do it now or you want to wait?
I might as well do it now. Give him his money's worth. Exactly. Let's just do it while inspiration strikes. See if I can pull this one out of my rear end. Arnold getting angry.
Setting up a
Floyd Rose.
Why is this so difficult? You have to take the ball off the string and then you got to put it through there. It's so stupid. I don't want to neuter my strings.
No.
Then now they don't have any balls. They sound terrible. Now my sound is terrible because I have to neuter my strings. I don't get it, and then I have to pull it all the way through. And then it's all wobbly and loose, and then I have to tune the guitar 300 billion times before it stays in tune. And just when I think it's staying in tune, guess what happens, Maria? Goes out of tune. Yes! It goes out of tune. I don't understand it. It's so stupid if I ever meet Floyd Rose. In fact, you know what?
Yeah.
I did meet Floyd Rose.
You did.
And I'm drinking whiskey out of his dead skull right now. Floyd Rose, this is to you. This is for making stupid whammy bar systems that are hard to restring. Yes, your blood tastes amazing now.
Num num.
Yeah, anybody else want to make a stupid tremolo system? Give me a call. I'll drink whiskey out of your skull too. I'm coming to get you. It's just when you think I'm gone.
You're hilarious at this.
I'll be back.
Oh, man.
Thanks for the super chat, man.
Let's see. Dean also said, "What's up, everyone? Hope everyone is safe and healthy, especially our friends out west."
Yes,
Brad
exactly.
Chimkey's in the house.
What's up,
He
man?
said, "What's up, Care Bear and Dr. Chugs?"
Dr. Chugs.
Paul Smith, happy 70th birthday,
Hey,
man.
what's up, man? Happy birthday,
So
buddy.
he's been partying all weekend and continuing now.
Good for you, man. Awesome. Thanks for spending the evening with us, man. Happy birthday, buddy.
Aaron Lucas is
Dinner's
here.
on me next time we get together.
There you go. Aaron Lucas is here.
Hey, Aaron, what's happening?
And Master Joda. Is that like a spin on Yoda?
It could be.
Master Joda or Yoda.
Yoda.
He says, "I have the pod go and I love it."
Oh, sweet, man. Good for you.
Jay from Warm Court is here.
Hey, Jay, what's
we
happening?
are still not on his patio.
Yeah, man.
It's perfect weather for it, just
With
saying.
the hee-haw, you know what's going to happen? We're going to schedule it, and it's going to pour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
that's
be
how it's
winter.
Yeah, or be
Snowy.
winter. Yes.
All right.
Scott Fulmer.
Marty 5.
Woo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm skipping people. I'm sorry.
Stop it.
All right,
got
I'll
a
let you
fan.
do your thing.
Marty 5, Marty McV, Marty V. It's too much. Too much Marty 5. You just gotta keep it simple.
Too many syllables for her.
But anyway, he's in the house.
What's going on, man? Good to see you, as always.
Aaron Short is here.
Aaron Short.
Master Joda says, "Raise your goblets of rock."
Raise your goblets. Cling.
Cling.
Yes, so good. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Mhm.
Yes.
Delicious. All right. What else? Brett Shopper, I made it ready to hear some shred-tastic goodness.
Oh, man. I got new mixes coming for y'all, too. I just got one done last night. That's a friggin' slammer.
A slammer.
I won't play it today, but it's coming. I just got to write the solo.
Grand slammer.
Mm-hmm. Slammer, mamma, jamma.
Marty 5 says that water bottle looks pretty American, all right. Yes. It has goals on it. You can get it on Amazon, by the way.
Yeah.
But by 7, in the morning, you should drink this much. 9, 11, 1, 3. And it gives you little motivationals. Like right now, I'm at the Keep Drinking.
So she is. See, she's
Yes.
she's following
And
orders.
then here it says, "No excuses, a little bit more, and well done."
Yeah.
Well done. You drank a gallon of water. Ugh.
How often have you actually finished that?
Like twice. And I've
Out
had
of
it
how
for
many?
about 2 weeks.
Okay. Well,
And I get like, typically,
how far do you get to? No excuses?
I get down to no excuses. Yeah, I get about to the 5 o'clock
How
mark.
ironic.
Yeah. I have never been more intimate with our bathroom. Visiting the bathroom more.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, Aaron Lucas has a Arnold request for his super chat.
Uh-oh.
But you gotta play nice on this one.
Okay.
Because it's a button for you.
It's a button?
It's a button.
Oh, okay.
Can you do Arnold explains the physical differences between Trump and Biden?
Oh, gosh. Man, I'm trying to not get political on this show, so I got to do it in a way where I'm not being political.
Let's talk about their hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here are the physical differences between Trump and Biden. Trump has amazing hair, covers his whole head most of the time, unless it's very windy. And Biden, well, he has the plugs. Yes, he has the plugs, and then they're in there, and then they stay. So at least on a windy day, the plugs are holding on, and the hair is staying in his head, and they're
No
like,
Superman
"I will not
save
fall
home.
out of your head, Mr. Biden." But on Trump's head, it's a little touch and go.
Yes, you don't know what's gonna happen.
You don't know what's going to happen. Lots of hairspray.
Yeah.
Good for both of them. God bless America.
You did it. I'm so proud of you. So proud of this
There.
man.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Oh, Scott Fulmer, hello. Master Jody, you have to tune it with the spring screws. Let's see. Helix Command Boy is here. Hey there.
Down here, yeah. Yep, the old, I used to have Floyd Rose. I still have 2 guitars with Floyd Roses in them, and they're upstairs in cases for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
They're great. They're great guitars. It's a good system. It's just hard. Every time I got to change strings,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, what movie am I going to watch today while I'm changing strings? I do the same thing with these, but
Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Asians. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a string changing movie.
Yeah.
I-
Bark, man.
Such a good movie. But I do it with this guitar too, but I do it because I oil the neck and I clean everything and polish the guitar, and it's like therapy for me, to get to do that, but I take my time. But this is way easier to change strings on than the Floyds.
Scott Formal says he's opening a new bottle of bourbon, enjoying great weather, and looking forward to a good podcast. Yeah, I just read it all weird.
Oh, thanks, man. So glad you guys are here. We got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yeah, we're done with the hellos. Everybody's said hi to you. And
Good. Yeah, the weather's been good here too.
ooh, so nice.
Yeah,
finally.
I've been actually back in the woods taking walks. I just can't wait for the leaves to turn.
Not yesterday though. We were busy yesterday.
Yeah, we were busy yesterday. What were you doing yesterday?
Ooh, we were in the studio. We were having fun at Full Send Studio in Lapeer, Michigan.
Yeah, someone got her sang on.
I sure did.
Yeah, you went home tired.
I was super tired.
That's good though.
I was spent.
You were spent.
Spent.
Yeah, you know it's a good studio session when you go home and your voice is a little raw and you're like, all right. She left it all in the vocal booth.
Yeah.
Like it's all there,
Yep.
So.
And
yeah.
I had a good little coaching session with our studio engineer. He had some tips and tricks for me and some buzzing to calm and relax the vocal cords, and it was just what I needed to be able to get some of those power high notes out. So.
Yeah, it was a good session.
Yeah.
We did 3 songs.
Mm-hmm.
One is the same song, but we did a metal version and an acoustic version. So, lots of shredding, lots of acoustic playing, lots of bass. There was a bass solo.
There's a bass solo,
There's a
you
bass
guys.
solo. So yeah, you got these are going to be good. What we should do is we can actually play these on the show.
Yeah.
Like one after another.
Yeah.
And just talk about it. We'll just release it on the
Really?
show. Yeah, we could do that.
All right.
Yeah, we should do that. We'll just play them and just have a listening party with you guys when these come out.
Would you guys like that? I think that would be so much fun.
It'd be fun for us. Hopefully it'd be fun for you guys too.
We'll enjoy it for sure.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think it would be fun.
Maybe we should have John on too.
Yeah, we can have John on. We could talk about the experience and what it was like, and we could share what things we learned, things that we've applied that we've learned over the years when we go in the studio. I mean, it can be a pressure cooker in the studio. There's a lot of pressure for everybody to get their stuff done and get it done right. Yeah. And then it requires patience from everybody else and support. So there's a lot of...
Which is not something that Jarrod has a lot of.
What, patience?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, he does. He can be patient.
Yeah, I can be. Well, with you guys, I was.
You're
I mean,
patient.
you guys had to be patient with me too. So I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. I'm just not patient in traffic.
Or in lines.
Or waiting for food. Yeah, I don't like waiting for food. Who does? Who does?
That's funny. But we had a very productive day.
Yeah.
11 o'clock. I left around 9:30.
Yeah, I left at 9.
11 a.m., 9:30, and you left...
I left at 9. John lives in Ohio, so...
You didn't leave it. I left at 9:30.
Or no, I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you meant in the morning.
No.
Oh, yeah. So I left after midnight.
Yeah.
I didn't get home till after 1.
Yeah.
It's an hour drive. So yeah, it was a long freaking day. Long day, I got home, my cats were like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
We don't know you. What are you doing
Yep.
in here? Just feed us and we'll leave you alone.
Let's see. Marty 5 says you probably have to dance or headbang on the show. Yeah. And Jay said hi from Amy. Hi, Amy.
Hello, Amy. What's going on?
Yeah, Sean Casey says, hell yeah, I like new songs. Yeah.
Yeah, so these are covers, and thank you for commenting. These are covers. So we did, we've
done them on the show, yeah,
we've done
before,
them.
but this is
Yeah.
like the full production.
Yeah.
There'll be
Studio version
Yeah.
of Here Comes the Rain. We did the acoustic version of that, and then we did the acoustic version of My Immortal, but we also did a metal version
Yeah.
of My Immortal with our own little twist on it. I always, whenever we do cover songs, like especially like the big full-blown kind of, production on them, I always take them and put my spin on the music
Yeah.
part. I kind of rewrite some things or add things or rearrange things just to add a little something to it.
I think it was a really good opening for working with a new band member.
Yeah. Yep.
I think it was a great. We do have some originals in the works. We actually have one that's pretty much ready to be recorded.
Yeah.
And stuff, but we just wanted to do these.
It's a
see
nice
how it turned out. See how we all work together.
Toes in the water.
Yeah, it's nothing official. We don't have a name. We don't.
It's just fun.
It's just for fun right now, and we'll see. Next, though, I want to get a couple originals.
Oh yeah, the next will be originals, and then we'll be having a lot of fun with those. It's just a lot of work, you know. I mean, yesterday 3 songs all done, start to finish. I did pre-production on the metal version though. I went in and rearranged it. And
thank you for doing that because it saved us hours.
Probably about 6.
Yeah.
Probably about 6 hours. So yeah, that worked out really well.
All right.
So can't wait to do that.
Well, you got to show us tonight.
Well, so tonight we're kind of celebrating that it's official, and the link's below. I want to really thank Line 6 and Frank Rashad, for inviting me to put my presets on their website. I mean, that was really, really cool of them to do that, So really thankful for that, and it's official now. I've been corresponding with Rick over there, and getting my presets all loaded. So I have a 4-cable method preset for the Helix, and I also have several, full-blown like direct out, presets with the amp models that they that I have in the Helix that are on their website for purchase. And I have Live Ready Sound. I teamed up with Tim over at Live Ready Sound and put his impulse responses with my, my direct out, presets, Pod Go, HX Effects, and Helix are all up there. So I have some stuff. So if you guys are looking for some presets to check out, I mean, it supports a great company, Line 6, and obviously a little bit supports the channel as well. We appreciate that. And I'm not trying to hawk my presets here or anything like that, but but I mean, it's a thing. People buy presets, and I put a lot of time in all of them, but one of my favorite presets is the 4-cable method.
Yeah.
Because it really does do a lot for, the amps and stuff like that. So there's still a lot of amp guys like me and people watching. I mean, we all love our amps, and we're looking for something that will work with all our amplifiers. And I've found that the Helix and the HX Effects and Pod Go and HX Stomp, which is coming soon, I'll be doing some HX Stomp stuff on there, works really good with amplifiers. And if you recall, when I had Eric, Eric Klein on here, when we interviewed him, he's the inventor of the Helix and the creator of it. And, so when we had him on here, I mean, one of his main things I asked him about, what was your main, goal with the Helix? He wanted it to be the hub of your rig. Yeah. He wanted you to be able to do, whatever you needed to do with it. With your gear, switching channels, effects, routing, all that stuff. And it really does do that very well. And I've had, every time you guys see the show, whether it's amp night or whatever, unless I have another digital piece of gear on here, it's always the Helix that I'm operating my amps with. Every time. It's either that or HX Effects. And I've been happy with it since day one, In fact,
into stuff.
it's working my EVH right now. You know, I mean, I'm switching channels on it tonight.
You're going to show them, right? A little bit later?
Oh, yeah, I'll show you a little bit later. But first we're going to do some comments. And then some of the comments. And one of the reasons why I ended up switching to the EVH tonight is because I actually programmed it already to switch it. I want to show you how important all that stuff is. And it's one of those things where I don't talk about it enough, apparently, because there's still people, and I'm glad that they ask. I really am. They ask me, like, you know, well, we'll get to the comment. I don't want to steal your thunder, but yeah. So we'll talk about all that stuff in a few here.
All right, you want to do the viewer comments?
Yeah. Let's go ahead.
Let me just
and do
read
that.
2 really quick that are
Sure.
live. Marty
Sure.
5 says line 6 presets. They're good for a rainy day, but he spelled it like R-E-I-G-N.
Oh.
That was the name of our old band,
Yeah,
Rain,
exactly.
R-E-I-G-N.
Yep.
And then Brad Shimke says, my favorite saying in the studio is, so dude, when did you start playing that part like that? Right?
I didn't,
So right.
that is true, man. Like, wait a minute, that's how you do it? Oh,
Yeah.
Hang on.
I also love it, and I don't think it's a bad thing at all, but I love it at the last minute. Jarrod will be like, why don't you throw some harmonies on that?
Yeah, she's like,
But we
But,
didn't plan
yeah.
any. It's on the spot. We always end up doing it.
Yeah.
It gets done, and it always sounds
Yeah.
great. But yeah, the last minute, like, just throw some harmonies right there.
yeah, because you're in the studio, and there's different modes. You're in a more creative element,
Yes.
and you're also in the mode of, all right, after tonight, this song's
is
done.
it, right?
So let's make sure we do everything. So when we walk away from this, there's nothing else left on the table, you know.
I have learned to trust him over the years. Jarrod's production value
Well, thank you,
was priceless.
thank you. It's
You're welcome.
something I like to do, and it's great working with people that have great ideas, you know.
All right, let's see. All right, here are the viewer comments from this past week. So this was from one day ago. Jammin MCC1 says, love this channel. Every time you do a comparison, my gas gets going. Keep up the great work. And then Gerald Roush 2 days ago says, great video as always, brother. Have had my 50-watt Stealth for just over a week now, and it absolutely kills. I guess my Mark IV is going on a hiatus for a little while, at least until I grab a proper ABY switcher. Thanks again.
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for commenting, guys. I appreciate it, and thanks for the kind words. I mean, yeah, the EVH is still a very hot ticket, and one of the reasons is a lot of people can't get one right now. They're still hard to get.
I think I
you know?
screenshotted that one.
Yeah, they're very hard to get. Motor City's got some coming in early November, or early October, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Early October they're
Well,
coming
I
in.
guess that's a couple
It's not that
weeks.
far off,
Yeah.
you know, so they're coming in. Yeah, and though I think the one gentleman that commented, the second one that you read was I commented back,
Oh, shoot.
and I was telling him, like, yeah, the AB switch is like awesome, because what's nice about the AB switch is you get 2 amps and then you AB between them on the same cab, and then you'll hear something that one amp does better than the other. But a lot of it is the way you have it dialed in, and so what you do is you make them both kind of match each other best you can, but they still have their own sound, but at least you're pulling the most out of them, you know. So
I lose what they sound like. I have to have the AB. I have to have the instant.
yeah,
If you play a bunch of stuff on that and then it takes you 5 minutes to...
you lose it.
I can't remember.
You're not alone though.
It still sounds like a guitar, though.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, everybody goes through that. There's times that
He loves it when I say that.
yeah, there's times that I take a few minutes and I'm like, it sounds exactly the same, but when you switch it instantly, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, you know.
Nope. All right, next comment from 2 days ago from JF Riley. Is there a way to set up your rig so the OD pedal goes off automatically when you switch to the clean channel? Or do you have to tap dance several times?
That is a great comment and a great question. I hope he's watching, or if not now, if you're watching now, please chime in.
Yeah.
If you watch later, chime in anyways.
I'm going to take a swig of my giant water.
But, so ladylike. So, it's truck
You
driver
love it,
Terry
you
over
know
here.
it.
It's actually a great point, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I love the Helix or any other product that Line 6 is making for this kind of purpose, like HX Effects, the Stomp, the Pod Go, whatever, is you can actually switch as long as it's MIDI, that is. So you can switch channels from clean to dirty on your amp, and if you have an overdrive pedal. You could put it in the effects loop on the Helix, okay? And then in snapshots, you can turn that effects loop that's associated with that pedal on or off. Mm-hmm. So when you go to a clean channel, that effects loop's off, so that overdrive pedal's not associated with that preset. Mm-hmm. And you go back to your dirty channel, and then it's back on. So you don't have to tap dance. You're not up there river dancing all night trying to switch channels and turn pedals.
But that's really fun to watch, though.
It is fun to watch. But so it's really nice to have. In fact, let me just do a quick demonstration. I'm gonna mute the room mic because this amp is blaring in here.
Super loud.
So I got the EVH hooked up right now. So I'm gonna turn on the gear cam that I set up specially.
Thanks for joining us.
Oops, that's not it.
That's not the gear cam.
Gear cam is. Oh, I gotta.
Hey, wear your glasses, man.
There we go. Gear cam time. Woohoo! There's my foot. Okay, so what you're gonna hear is I'm on the blue channel of the. I think
they would like to see my feet.
Probably, yeah. But what you're gonna hear?
I have better shoes.
And better feet, probably. What you're gonna hear is the blue channel on the EVH Stealth, and I'm gonna switch to the green channel. But I'm not gonna turn my. Here's my overdrive. It's on. You can see if it's off, it's lit up, or it's not lit up. On, it's lit up. So I'm going to switch between the two, and you're gonna hear everything switch and the overdrive pedals bypassed. There, simple, I mean, really simple. I mean, I just hooked it up in a way, so as you can see on the Helix, you have 4 effects loops on here, and you can hook all your overdrive pedals, instead of putting them in front of your amp or in the main input on the Helix, put it in an effects loop, and when you turn on these snapshots on and off accordingly, you can, in that snapshot, turn the effects loop on and off that's associated with the overdrive pedal. So it's real simple. And I also have other pedals here that I love, and what's nice about this product is it has 4 effects loops, so it allows you to hook in your favorite pedals and use those, and if you like the effects in the Helix, then you can use those, or both, or whatever. So there's so much flexibility here. It's nice, So, I mean, that really solves a lot of problems, and I've gotten 5 questions in this last week about that.
Yeah.
So I thought I might as well do an episode about, why this is so important, because it really is. I mean, I totally get it when you're on stage and you're like, oh, I got to switch to my clean channel. Then I got to turn my stupid overdrive off. And it's just so much work, and it makes people not want to use clean sounds or use effects, because also they'll switch to their clean channel, turn their overdrive off, and then they also want to turn on chorus and reverb or whatever. And it's just too much. So they just go on stage and just have crappy clean sounds because they just don't want to deal with it. And I totally understand. Here's your fix. Get something like this, or even the HX Effects, and it'll solve that problem for you.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that my phone isn't locked up, because I feel like my last message was at 7:23 and it's 7:32 right now. What do you have? Brad Ship. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
They just being quiet tonight.
Just being quiet.
Okay, so the next comment is 2 days ago from Old 7. Just when you say that this amp is the best for the money in 50 watt category, have you ever tried the Randall Satan in 50 or 120 watt version?
Oh, I haven't. No, but if I ever get a chance to check one out, I for sure will. Why not?
He also said in the next comment down, he said he came here for the amp and he stayed for the awesome music.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah.
And then next is from Jason Lewis 2 days ago. He says, I have been hoping to see a realistic assessment of the katanas, and you nailed it. I personally have never heard anyone say what the niche usage was for these. It's always boss rules, the katana is the greatest amp ever, blah, blah, blah. The first time I ever played one, I compared it to the Black Star ID core next to it and preferred the Black Star in every way. With that said, this video really helped me to get a better idea of what this amp is capable of. Thanks for another great video and review.
Oh, wow, thanks, man. I haven't responded to him yet, have I?
No, you missed that one.
Yeesh, I'm sorry. I try to respond to everybody. I miss things sometimes, and I apologize. I'll go in and respond to him. But Jason, thank you so much for commenting and watching the video. And, I mean, that's what I do. Anytime I'm reviewing gear, I'm always trying to put on the context. And I think that context is the thing that a lot of people... Man, my in-ears keep turning up. I keep leaning against the chair.
I hear your butt's turning them up.
Yeah, my butt's doing it. But I think that context is one of the things that a lot of channels leave out, and I'm not trying to be all high and mighty here, but I just think it's important to tell people, like, okay, is this good? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? What could they do better? What, all that stuff. But also, what was this made for? You know what I mean? Like, who is this made for? Is this a product that pros should use, or somebody that's kind of a beginner, or, and so that's what I try to do. And the katana, I thought, for what it was, it's like a couple $100, like $250 or something like that. It sounds decent for what it is. I think it's a good backstage practice amp for somebody that's on tour and just needs something to warm up on. Mm-hmm. And maybe a decent writing tool if you're going on a trip and you just don't want to pack your expensive stuff. You can just bring it with you and just jam or whatever up north, you know what I mean, up at the cabin or whatever. Stuff like that. But would I take it to a professional recording studio? No. Would I take it on stage with me for a serious gig? No. And I just saw so many videos about people just going, oh man, it rules. And, I'm not going to name names, but some of these people just praised it like it would replace all their amps and they don't need, and it's like, dude, come on, get real, there's a reason why the JP Mark II C Plus is here, and it is what it is, if you're gonna look at me dead in the eye and say that a Boss Katana Mark II is gonna replace that amp, you're nuts. Yeah. Seriously, like, really? Puff puff pass, buddy. It's crazy. How much of that you've been smoking? So, the thing is, though, is it something I would not recommend? No, it just depends on, on the usage. Yeah. It's all about usage. So would I recommend it? Yeah. Just use it for what it's intended for,
All right, 6 days ago, this was off of our last Sunday night show.
Oh, okay.
Return Dakota says, awesome amp. It sounds fantastic. You're building a great collection, and congrats.
Oh,
I can see how inspired you are playing these amps over the digital stuff. I do regret selling some of my amps like you did, and have a similar story where after I sold my triple rectifier in Uberschall, I had instant regret.
Oh, yeah.
The good news is I'm building my collection back up as well. I caved and bought the 20th anniversary 6L6 Bogner Ecstasy. It was between that and the, the 100 slow. Even though the Bogner cost more, it was worth it. Best amp I ever played, and super versatile and feature-rich. I think you would really enjoy that amp. I see now why it is such a high-regarded amp.
Oh, thanks, man. I think he was talking about the last week's episode when I unveiled the Mesa. This is the one that got away, but I got another one. So, what a great amp, just owning all these amps and getting to know them again when I've, played them or owned them in the past has been great, just get what works for you. The amps are very inspiring. In fact, I've written songs, solos, whatever, depending on how that amp is responding to my playing. It does really, react differently than other amps. So, you just got to know what you're looking for and get it and go for it, you know. I love these amps. In fact, my Ingle, I feel bad because my Ingle's upstairs, but it's I still want to carry it down here and put it on the shelf for just to go live with. I mean, it's like...
Sorry, they're full right now.
Yeah, they're kind of full right now, so it's all good.
All right. The last viewer comment from last week, and then we'll go back to your live comments. Again, 6 days ago from our last Sunday night. Man, this is exactly why I said what I said yesterday in the Facebook group when you posted a picture. This is why Rectos are my favorite amps of all time. They sound so freaking massive, especially the Road Kings and Roadsters, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
Really great sounding amps. Also, just a little side note, I recognize a lot of my girlfriend in Carrie. She's got like 60 pair of shoes. The other day she bought boots just because they were red and sparkly. And he said, when I said you've got like a lot of shoes, her response was, yeah, but none are sparkly red.
So it works, right?
Yep.
That's funny.
Girl after my own heart.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And then, so when I went back to the live chat, Dean Harkness says, can I brag on my wife? He sent a super chat, so he can do this.
Do it, man. You don't have to send a super chat for that, but we appreciate it.
Yeah. He said, she kept me going through unemployment. She's a tough chick, my Sharon Osbourne.
Good for you, man. You got a good one there. You got a good one. Hello, Dean's wife.
Jean Claudio says, when you get a chance, say, hi, Adrian.
Hi, Adrian.
Hi, Adrian.
Oh, hi, Adrian.
Were you expecting that in, like, Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, I think so. Yo, Adrian. I did it.
Yes.
We did it.
Brett Shaver wants to know, are those two JP Tone print pedals on your board?
Yes. Let me turn the gear cam back on. Yeah, these are, this one's set up for flanger, and this one's set up for chorus. So I got flanger and chorus right here. And, yeah, they sound really good. I like these pedals a lot.
Sound super guitar-y.
Super guitarish. Yeah, let me play them for you real quick, okay? Let me mute the mic. So I'm going to do the chorus first, then the flanger second. A little bit of delay on the one. It's my big crunch. That's what I use for like the bigger sounds. I put a little chorus on it, a little bit of modulation, you know. Yeah, my inners keep turning up. I'm brushing against the chair in the back, and my volume's like, boop.
Maybe your booty's getting bigger.
Yeah, could be. After what we ate today.
Today, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Today was not the problem.
Yesterday was a lot of barbecue and
pizza.
Well, that was cauliflower crust pizza, so it wasn't so bad.
But it was the whole thing.
It was a lot of pizza. Yeah.
Marty 5 says, I bought the silver knobs from Tessie Switch for my Helix floor. Those are for the rotating. What have you put on your switches?
Oh, so I put, let me do this real quick. So I got these from Chad Boston at Gear by Seba, C-E-B-A. So he's got these foot controllers. These foot, it's like barefoot buttons. So, and then they're made for, you know, so you can play with bare feet, and you can hit the button better.
Yeah.
And they're still see-through, so you can see the color of the lights and all that kind of stuff.
So it's more for home playing, because you're not going to be barefoot on stage.
No,
it's like
but
when you're at home.
But they are nice for stage because you won't miss. It's easier to hit and they have tall ones for the top row and short ones for the bottom row. And I got this cover too, the shield from Chad as well, from Gear by Seba. That's a new thing, and it hooks to the Helix via magnets. So that's actually a nice kind of addition as well. So yeah, it's kind of a cool little addition to the product, you know.
Yeah.
Protects it, And if anything ever falls on it, it protects it. So it's kind of nice, you know.
Helix Cabana Boy says he has a Harley Benton 2x12 or 212 with V30s on the way.
Oh, nice, man. Congrats. Yeah, it's a good cab. It really is. It's a great budget cab. I mean, you can't beat it for $200. You get 2 vintage 30 speakers and a really well-built cab. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
We have another super chat from Scott Fulmer.
Oh, thanks, man.
He says, priming the super chat pump. I love my Helix, and I'm always interested in new ways to use it. Thank you both again for all you do.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Scott.
that.
Yeah, he's very appreciative.
Yeah, we
He
appreciate you
is
too.
Expressive with it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bruce Clark says, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Bruce. Paul Smith says, the guitar player in my drummer's other band has a katana artist. He used it live on Friday night and got a decent sound, mostly classic rock. He has a Diesel VH4 as well.
Oh, man. Dude, I want to hook up with him and try out that Diesel VH4.
Yeah.
You had me at Diesel VH4. Call me.
That's right. The victory seems to have fallen by the wayside, Paul says.
Oh, no.
Your victory cracking.
Oh, no. I'll be having this in some episodes very soon. I'll be doing some more demos with it. I love that amp. It's just, I got so many amps now. It's like, jeez.
Helix Cabana Boy says, congratulations on being on the Line 6 Marketplace. You are hanging with the elites.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Then he kicked you in the pants and said he couldn't quite hear the flanger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he built you up and then he cut you down.
The flanger? Yeah, you couldn't hear that? I think he's
turn your hearing
messing
aids
with
up,
me.
man.
I think he's messing with me because that flanger was like freaking crazy, crazy loud.
Paul said he'd see what he can do about it, the Diesel.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'd love to have a VH4 on the show. I want to try one out so bad.
No Cover Charge says he loves his temple board.
Oh, dude, the temples are amazing. Oh my God, love my temple board so much. It's a great board. You know, they're built well. There's a lot of flexibility. They look nice and they hold everything very well. I still got plenty of room. I mean, I got the aircraft carrier size, so I can, you know, put everything I want on here and then some. So.
And I'm gonna need you to mount that picture on there.
The picture.
Yeah.
What picture?
The carry picture.
Oh yeah. Yeah, put it on the board.
That'd be funny.
That would be funny. I don't know if there's enough room, but maybe we can get a small version and put it there.
Oh God, we are caught up on the count. Oh, we just got us 2 super chats.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, Jay. Jay.
What do you do now?
You know, he wants me to do an impression.
Oh, cool. Yeah, about time.
Dean Harkness is first, and Dean, you don't need to do all of this. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. He sent a super chat.
Oh my God, dude, thank you.
Yeah.
Must
He
be
said,
celebrating the job.
Arnold, angry of getting pineapple on his pizza. I will crush you, pizza boy, and drink whiskey from your skull. If you already did this, you can just make fun of me.
I can't believe I have pineapple on my pizza. I'm gonna call the guy right now. Hey, pizza boy. Stop putting pineapple on my pizza. I'm not a girly man like you. If you do it again, I'll crush you and I'll drink from your skull. Do it now. Get out of here. You're fired.
Elisa, we can see you. Sorry about that. I interrupted you. But she's like, I always screw this up. Can you see this, friends? She's here. We see you, girl.
Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Good to see you.
That's funny. Aaron Lucas said the flanger sounded great as it does in your presets and profiles on your site.
Oh, thank you.
You know, I was going to say before I got distracted by Elisa and letting her know she's all good. Did you see that there are some people that are putting strawberries on their pizza now instead of pineapple? Yeah, that's what you said about pineapple, but you like it now.
I don't know about the strawberries, though.
Would you try it?
No,
I would try it.
I don't know.
Not like a whole pizza, but I'd put a piece of strawberry on a
I
pizza.
wouldn't try it in public, that's for sure. The man card police would show up, be like, hand it over, buddy. Yeah.
You already handed it in because you eat pizza with a fork.
So?
You already lost your card.
Oh, stop.
He's like,
It's because I'm civilized.
shush.
I didn't eat with a fork last night. I did.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I'm super proud of you.
Yeah. Exactly. Got my man card back.
All right, so Carrie describes Jarrod's amps and her accent of choice. I choke every time.
I know she's
so
great.
bad.
She's great when you just comes out, but if you ask her, it's like it doesn't happen.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't think about
What about
it.
Wheezy?
I get all amped up and.
What about Wheezy?
No. No. See, I have to just roll into it. I can't do it on command. I can sing on command.
Yeah, she can. Why don't you sing a song about my amps then on command?
Stupid amps. Yes, stupid ants. I said ants. Yes, stupid amps are getting in my way.
What accent is that?
I made it up.
Oh, okay. So somebody who doesn't even exist. Somebody in your imagination.
Of my choice.
Okay.
An accent of choice, so
Stupid
I
ants.
made it up. Yes, stupid ants are getting in my way.
My way. It's like Forrest Gump if he had a sister. That's what you sound like.
Do it.
Jenny. My amps are like
I can
peas and
copy you,
carrots.
but I can't come out of the gate with it, Jan.
Good
Just
Lord.
can't do it.
She can't do it.
All right.
She'll give you a refund next time she sees you.
Right, I owe you $4.99, man. I can't do it.
Minus 30% because YouTube takes that.
Oh, God. Okay, let's see. Elisa's waiting for her cowbell solo. She's been waiting for that for like 6 years.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to have a song in Rain, remember? And I played the cowbell on it.
Oh, yeah. Awake.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Yep. She played cowbell.
Everybody died. That wasn't us. We're a progressive metal band, super serious, not a lot of joke string stuff going on stage, and I'd show up halfway through the song with a cowbell.
Yeah, but it was fitting.
It was fitting.
It worked. It really did work for that song.
Yeah.
So there's a picture of you. Someone
I
got a
shared
picture.
it, yeah.
And you're just having the time of your life, man. You look like a 5-year-old eating an ice cream cone.
Oh, yeah, it was so fun. He doesn't trust me with shakers and...
Well, your timing's a little weird sometimes, but with the
You
cowbell,
shush.
the cowbell worked out.
You
know?
shush.
Well, it's true. We all have our things.
No tambourines for Carrie.
Yeah, well, we're not really a tambourine band, though.
It would be fun sometimes.
Yeah, it would be. We'll have to give it a swirl. Yeah, one of these days.
Oh, man. Let's see. Dean Harkness said, I want to. It's good to be back. Well, we appreciate it, and thank you.
Seriously, thank you so much. We very much appreciate it.
John Claudio, how about an Eros versus Rev G3 shootout down the road?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to do some shootouts with my favorite overdrive pedals very soon. I want to do a shootout between my... turn the gear cam back on. So I still have my precision drive on here. I still love it. I think it's amazing. I've been using my KSR a lot. Love it. But I could do a shootout between these two. You know. They both are great pedals. The precision drive is always going to be on my pedal board. It's a great pedal. So
Jay
either way.
says his Eros sounds killer with his Rev.
Oh, it's a killer pedal, man.
And he also told me I failed. He yelled it in all caps.
You failed.
He said, no boots for you.
No boots for you.
No boots for you.
No soup for you. Come back in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Try again in 2 weeks. I'll practice. And then next time.
Yeah, you got to come up with some stuff. You got to come up with some stuff there, woman.
Paul Smith says, don't fruit the pizza. No fruit on the pizza. Just like in a drink, it belongs in a bowl.
Yeah. Unless it's an old-fashioned.
I was going to say, I disagree, because old-fashions with muddled cherries.
Oh.
And then there's mojitos with the limes and the mint.
Oh, dude, we didn't make any mojitos this year.
What's wrong with us?
I don't know, because I can make it. Well, both of us, we make good mojitos.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's mojito night.
We have 3 things tomorrow.
I know. We got to find mint, though. It's hard to find at the store sometimes. Sometimes you go in there and it's like, no mint.
I was going to say, we might have to go scavenge through a garden somewhere.
Yeah. Well, there's this one lady. I've done her deck once. I did her deck once, but she said anytime
Power
you need
washing,
mint.
meaning.
Yeah, I've washed her deck, yes. Yeah, I power washed her deck, just to be clear.
Just for context.
Yes, for context. And she grows mint, and she said, if you ever need mint, just let me know.
How far away does this lady live?
She's in Clarkston. She's not that far. It's like 5 minutes from here.
But would it be awkward? How long has it been?
It's been 2
We
years.
just showed up and
Yeah. All right. Just getting some mint from
taking
you.
you off on the mint offering.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, that might be weird.
Yeah, it would be weird. What are you doing here? Remember you said the mint thing?
Right, you said I could. Elisa said, us two crack her up. Us two crack me up.
Sometimes,
That's
yeah.
why we do this.
That's why we do this. It's fun. We have a good time.
Okay, now back to business. That doesn't sound any better. Oh, the mint. What else, though? You gotta have an orange if you're gonna drink Blue Moon. You gotta have orange
Yeah.
slice. And
Yeah.
You gotta have a lime for
Corona.
Corona.
Yep.
Paul,
So,
you're wrong.
It's appropriate at certain. There's always exceptions, right? But yeah, typically you don't fruit a drink, but there's exceptions.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of exceptions.
Yeah, there are quite a few when it comes
What
to
you
drinks.
doing there?
I'm just reading the thumbnail, making sure we're covering everything. So anyways, yeah, I'm really happy that Line 6, doing this is for a couple years now, 3 years. Been doing this 3 years.
Since
Yeah.
2017.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I
nice. Yeah, gosh, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Um,
Had to
it's
do the math
it's
on my fingers.
it's nice when companies are kind enough to reach out and appreciate what you do for them and allow you to be on their site, and to have a little bit of a benefit from that. I really appreciate that very much, and I have to say a very heartfelt thank you to everybody at Line 6 for that, because that's it's a pretty good achievement. I mean, I'm trying to. I don't mean to sound like I'm downplaying it, because I don't want to I'm not trying to brag, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, it's a really cool thing that they're doing that, and I'm very...
I'll brag for you. You're super dedicated, and you put it through the ringer. You're not just surfacey kind of, here's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You really do a great job reviewing products, and they're honest reviews. They give both sides. They gives the what for and the context and the. I really think that. Of course, I'm a little biased, but
just a little
I'll
bit.
say it. And you put a lot of time, energy, effort, and money behind what you say, and it's all yours that you are giving and doing. This is your house. The money that you've spent, and so.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. There has been a lot of money put into this, and then I'm a business owner. And I believe, and just like with my my pressure washing business, I mean, it took a lot of money to get it off the ground and to turn it into something. And I just had to believe in myself and know that someday I would get a return on that investment. And 21 years later, I definitely am glad that I stuck with it and put in the money and all that stuff. So it's been well worth it. And I'm hoping for the same with this.
Warm Chord Music says, Carrie, Jarrod can pick up the slack for you by summoning Arnold and having him talk about how his KSR sounds like a peanut and banana sandwich.
A peanut and bananas.
Peanut butter and banana. Oh my gosh, I thought he was trying to say peanut butter and bananas don't belong in a drink, but I can tell you that if you take some Kahlua and make like a mudslide shake, you can put peanut butter and banana, mix it up, and it tastes great.
Probably would, yeah. That actually sounds good. Anything sounds good right now to me for food-wise. I'm getting really hungry.
Well, that just means we get to eat.
Yeah, I'm getting
super fast.
Yeah, getting really hungry. We had what did we have? BLTs.
Oh, bacon! And that bacon you picked out?
Yeah, it was
good.
It was
bourbon
maple bacon. Yeah, it was good.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to have it wrapped around a hot dog for dinner later.
Yeah.
Yummy.
That'll be fun.
Dean Harkness says, my guilty pleasure drink is a Bay Breeze 1 ounce of vodka on ice with pineapple and cranberry.
Ooh.
I didn't see that one coming, Dean.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Didn't see it coming.
I did not see that one.
It sounds interesting, though. It does. On a hot day, that sounds like freaking heaven.
He did say my guilty pleasure. I should have known, but that totally caught me off guard.
Yeah, hey man,
yes.
When in Rome, right?
Yes.
I mean, if you're on an island or you're on vacation and you want to taste that vacation, that's probably a good way to go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Hey, whatever, I tell you, man, there's some drinks I've tried over the years that I didn't think I would like, and then I try them, and I'm like, oh my god, this is freaking amazing.
I don't mind my guilty pleasure. I don't know if I would call it guilty pleasure, but I guess I'm guilty. I don't mind White Claw. Like, I don't drink them and love them, but, like, they're not horrible.
I cannot do White Claw. Oh.
It does the job when you need it done. I don't know. Let's see. Steve Wilhart, with the amps behind you, which is your favorite?
Oh, boy.
Real quick. Paul Smith says, sorry, gotta go. Great to see you all. Gotta go put some strawberries in my rum and coke.
See, we're rubbing off on you. Either that or he's had so many, he doesn't care anymore. Might as well switch it up. Here, put some strawberries in here. And fall on the stairs.
That's funny. All right, back to what's your favorite amp behind you?
Great question, and thanks for being here. Honestly, this really sounds PC, but I really do like them all.
Oh, you hush.
I do. I like them all for different reasons. So just depending on what I'm craving for that day. Picture my basement as my favorite restaurant, and it's got a whole bunch of things on the menu that I love, and it just depends on what I'm in the mood for that day.
Your hormones are acting up this day, and so you might like the other one, other thing.
Hormones?
Yeah, your hormones.
I'm a dude.
You want chocolate this day, but the next day you want freaking pizza.
You're the hormone person, not me. No, like I love all these amps. It just depends on what I'm craving for. Like every time, like
they're saying one answer.
Oh, one answer.
Narrow it down, man.
Oh God.
Laying on the pressure.
Right now, if I had to pick, and keep in mind my Engel Savage is not down here, but Desert Island amp. Oh boy.
Whichever one.
There's just things that Engel Savage does that no other amp does. I'd have to give it to the Savage, as far as that goes, because that channel 3, and you know what I'm talking about, it just does a thing that it just inspires me.
It does the dang thing.
Yeah, to play a certain way, and when you play that certain way on that channel, it's just insanely awesome. And then the clean channel's great, channel 2 is awesome, and channel 4 is like just stupid. It's just amazing. So, but I have to give it to that for right now anyways, but I love them all the same, I really do. But if I had to pick one.
There you go, Tony.
If I had to pick one.
Let's see. Jay says, the crate hidden behind the curtain. What's the crate hidden behind the curtain? And Sean Casey says he thinks it's a Mesa 2x12. Oh, yeah, I covered it up.
We've
been super sneaky.
Yeah, I covered it up because I got it cranked, and for her sake, out of respect for Carrie, I mean, otherwise it'd be blowing your head off. I mean, seriously, it's like probably 90 decibels right behind her right now. I mean, that thing is just roaring.
Yeah, as long as I have my in-ears in, it's okay.
Yeah,
but if I took these dudes out, I'd probably whop him.
Oh, dude, I just did that video about it, the dial-in, and I was standing right where the camera is, dialing it in. I'm like, oh my God, this thing's loud. But that's what it took to get it loud enough for the episode. Yeah. And I haven't touched it.
Here's something you probably haven't tried. Jay said to put a shot of the Knob Creek smoked maple in your morning coffee. It's a good start to the day.
That's a Monday coffee right there.
Just don't do it before you drive.
For those work-at-home people.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So we can totally do it.
Yeah, you can totally do it. Like, how's your morning? Oh, it's great. How's your morning?
Super good.
All these work-from-home people are, like, enjoying special coffee treats, I'm sure. A little liquid lunch.
We're caught up with the chats. Did you have something you wanted to play?
Yeah, I'm just going to do, like, I got new mixes coming.
Look at your wimpy water.
Yeah, I know.
You can do better than that.
Look at you with all that. I got new mixes coming that I'm working on. I know I've said that several times, but I won't play them until they're perfect, or at least near perfect.
I can't even imagine, as much as you pee with this little water that you drink, you would have to live in the you'd have to get a sack.
A sack?
If you drank all of that. You would have to get a sack.
A sack? You mean a what do you mean a sack?
Catheter? A catheter.
Good Lord. Yeah, I probably would. Good Lord, man. Yeah. Where was I before
You're
all
about
that
to play
started?
something.
Yeah. So I want to. Okay. So I'm gonna play the Sphinx. But I'm doing this because I figured it would be a good song to play to show you all the stuff that the Helix is allowing me to do with that song. And again, I do have new mixes coming that I'll be playing for you guys really soon, and then I'll park these for a while, and then I'll rotate them back in occasionally. But if you don't mind, so they can see the channel switching on the amp. Could we move that? Your big, huge bottle. Oh yeah, just put it right there. Okay, so it's on the blue channel right now. Okay, so this is how handy this is. Watch when I switch the lead channel. It goes to the red. See the red light go on? And then the clean, you can see the green light. So blue for my crunch. There's the lead. And there's the clean. So that's how cool this thing is. I'm switching, so when I hit crunch, I got all the effects and everything, settings and everything associated with that in the Helix and on the amp where I'm not tap dancing, you know, and it's just really nice to have. And I have an expression pedal here made by Mission Engineering. It's a spring load, so I don't have to use the toe tap, you know, the switch to activate, you know, the wah. You could probably barely see it on the screen there, but it turns the wah back on. Every time I hit it, you can see it lighten up on the screen on the Helix. So it's just very handy, and it just really allows me to do a lot of great stuff without having to tap dance. And you'll see me switching things on the Helix tonight, switching channels on the amp, switching presets and effects and stuff very easily. Now I just hope I can play the song right and, you know, not let you down with that. So here we go. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, so basically, I did a pretty much like a dry crunch. I did a crunch with when the song started taking off. I did the crunch with the chorus and the delay. I did a regular lead with the wah and without the wah both, and then I did a phaser lead, all on one patch, one preset, which is my 4-cable method preset on my Helix with the amp. So it works with any amp. And if it's your amp's MIDI switchable, or if it's switchable through TS, TRS, you can use this patch with that. Just put in the programs and you're done as far as the switching goes. But all the effects are right there. They sound great in a mix. They're all tested, tried and true, and sound great, you know. And with this particular preset, I have my overdrive, my Eros overdrive routed through it. But with the one that you buy, it's overdrive that's in the Helix that I have dialed in. So, but yeah, I mean, it's all right there. It's very simple to use. It's very supportive. It switches the channels on everything. I mean, it's like, what more could you ask for? And someone else is asking me too, what noise gate do you use? I use the ones in the Helix. I have no exterior noise gates at all. So I have a noise gate on the entrance, or the first thing on the preset. If you're familiar with the Helix, you know where I'm talking about. It's not in the chain. It's actually something that they let you use without using a block up. So I use that, and then right after the overdrive, I have another hard gate on there, which keeps it quiet. I'm on the blue channel right now. Volume's all the way up on the guitar. What do you hear?
Oh, no,
Nothing. No,
I was like,
you don't hear anything.
Okay.
You don't hear nothing.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, it's silent because I have a noise gate on there. So,
Screwed me.
so on the red channel, I turned the noise gate off because I don't want things choking my leads down. I could put it on a little bit if I want. I just have it off. But that's what's nice about this too. I can have 10 noise gates on here if I want. Because I mean, let's face it, this is a pretty gnarly amp, pretty noisy. So I have these really nice gates on here to keep everything nice and tight. So it's very, very handy piece of gear. You know, it really
Sean
is.
Casey says the Egyptian gods approve.
Hey, thanks, man.
Bruce Clark likes that song.
Thank you.
There's
Thank
a lot
you.
of talk about fruit and drinks going on. Yes. Scott Fulmer says, and no strawberries in man drinks. And I said, Jarrod likes strawberries in certain red wines. He calls them drunken berries.
Drunken berries, yeah.
Yep.
In red wine, I'll tell you, like, especially like a good rich red wine,
Yeah.
I chop the strawberries up. I cut them in half and throw them in there and let them soak. So after you're done drinking, you have all these really nice, very like wine-soaked strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. If you want to impress your lady friends that like to drink white wine, you can freeze white green grapes and freeze them, and then they can put them in their wine like ice cubes, and it doesn't dilute it.
For Riesling, right?
Yeah,
Summer
any kind
Riesling.
of white wine, but it would be great in a Riesling.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
Scott Palmer says, touche.
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 No, it really is good, man. You got to try it. Just do it in private. Don't tell your friends, but it's actually pretty good.
You can tell. We just told all your friends.
I just told all my damn friends.
That's right. Marty5 says he's hitting the thumbs up. Watch me. Nice, I'm hitting the thumbs up. Watch me.
Thank you.
Go ahead. You can hit the thumbs up. You can X out of the live chat. The live chat.
Yeah. Welcome to our live chat.
I'm done.
You're done.
I think I need to just stop right now.
You done shat the bed with that.
I think I drank this too fast, or so I'm
think
having
so.
issues tonight with saying words.
Oh, the live chat.
He'll never let me forget this one.
That and the other one that you said. That was funny too.
Yeah, so anyway, you can X out of the live chat and go hit the like button and then come right back in the live chat.
In the live chat.
Say that 5 times. Live chat. Yeah. All right, let's see. Elisa says, you were talking about cute shoes, sparkly boots, and alcohol. Then all this amp talk interrupted. Right, girl?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't you be taking over my show with shoe chat.
We need to go live on a different night and just talk about all of the things, all of the stuff.
All of the channel stuff.
We just need to, like, not talk about your gear, but just talk about fun stuff.
Oh, these guys want to talk about gear, and they know.
No, but this will be a different channel. We can just start the Jarrod and Carrie channel. That's funny stuff. Well, it's a good idea. You stop it right now.
Yeah, drink some more of that.
You hush. All right, Christopher says, not one for mixed drinks, but I had a Manhattan today for the first time.
Ooh.
Wasn't too bad. Can't do the fruity often, though. Too sweet. Yeah, Manhattans are really good.
Well, that's what I like about old fashions, is because they're not sweet. They're kind of bold. They're like it's like a bold drink, right?
Yeah.
It's got just enough
I think
kind of a sweetness to it, you know?
Manhattans are very similar to old fashions.
Yeah, I've never had one.
They're not bad. They're really good.
The smoked old fashioned is the bomb. Yeah.
Oh, Jay, stop it, man. I'm ignoring you. You just take your $10 back.
What's he trying to do?
He keeps wanting me to do impressions. Christopher, let's see. Bruce Clark. Carrie, did you change your hair? I did. It's red now.
Well,
I've always been a brunette. And yeah, you say it.
Yeah, it's hints of red. Yeah. So it's like it's kind of thrown through it. Yeah,
thrown through it.
Yes, it's kind of cool. It looks great on camera, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the monitor right now.
It pops, for sure.
Yeah.
I've always been a brunette. I was just telling him this before the show. I kind of took pride in the fact that I never colored my hair, did all fancy stuff. I was like a pure brunette. And I just turned 45 this year. Went a little crazy.
Went a little crazy?
A little crazy and dyed my hair red. I love it, though.
Yeah, it works.
Thank you.
It works.
Thank you. Jason, he retracted the message, so we're gonna find out. It was my earlier chat. Oh, you accidentally sent the $10? Thanks. Dean says we do this every Sunday. Starts with gear and turns into a virtual bonfire conversation. Right?
Yeah. What?
Virtual bonfire with Jarrod and Carrie. I just fell in love. Oh, please! I'm gonna do it.
Well, we can definitely do a bonfire one of these nights.
But a separate thing. Cause you're funny.
Oh, yeah, funny looking.
Well, there's that.
Yeah. It's something we can consider. But yeah, we can do. We actually have some plans in the fall, because the woods by me here, they're awesome at night. They're freaking amazing, and there's like some really good trails back there, and it's like Narnia back there, and we're trying to come up with a way to go back there and go live and just have a conversation with you guys, so you can have all this cool background and stuff. We'll bring the lights, because these lights can operate off of batteries too, and you can watch us get eaten by a bear or something.
Or get the equestrian Ebola encephalitis thing, the EEE that's going around right now.
Oh yeah, and in Michigan, yeah.
I can't remember all the E's, but I know that encephalitis and equestrian.
That's why they're dropping the stuff all over. What is it, DDT or probably not DDT.
I don't know what it is,
like
but it's a pesticide that kills mosquitoes. Yeah.
It's some crazy stuff that's going on.
Yes, that was supposed to happen last Wednesday night while we were at my son's baseball game. They were going to fly over our county, our portion of our township or whatever. I kind of live in the woods, and the skeeters are bad there, but luckily it started raining, and so they canceled it at the last minute, and I was having some anxiety attacks about that, being outside while they're
Oh yeah, that would suck.
in the middle of it. The game starts at 7:30 and goes to about 9:30, and 8 o'clock was when they had scheduled these planes to go and drop the pesticide to kill the skeeters that are giving people EEE, all of the E words.
Wow, that would suck.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Christopher sent a super chat.
Oh, by the way, you know what I forgot? Oh, thank you. I didn't mean to be dismissive about that.
No,
thank you.
He said we need a post-pandemic Tone Wars camping trip. Oh, I'm out.
She doesn't like to camp.
Can we stay at a hotel? He said smoked booze, great tunes, and amazing company.
That'd be awesome.
I
I'm
will
down.
come visit you during the day and for the bonfire, but I am sleeping my butt in the hotel.
Yeah, she's not a camper, but She'll hang out all day though. She has fun during that.
As long as it's between the temperatures of
Yeah.
60 and 71.
Yeah. You're a lot of work. You're a lot of fun, but you're a lot of work too.
I know.
Yeah,
You
it
win
is.
some, you
It
lose
is.
some.
That'd be fun though. I like the idea. I do.
Do you know who's a lot more fun? My friend Elisa.
Yeah. She's
She's so much fun. It gives me panic attacks.
she's a riot.
She is. I love you, girl, so much. We have 2 dates coming up, and
Uh-oh.
I'm preparing.
You're preparing?
I'm preparing. I'm in training right now.
It's gonna be fun.
We both have our birthdays in August, 10 days apart. Mine's
Yeah.
21st, hers is 31st.
Oh man.
And by the time her birthday gets there, we're in full like school preparation mode with the kids.
Yeah.
And we're just so busy. So we always end up celebrating at the end of September. And I think we're going to buy matching rings this year. I sent her a picture of this really beautiful arborstone. Stone. It's a green color. It's a peridot.
Yeah.
And I sent her a really pretty picture of one that I was like, hey, this is beautiful. We should get them for our birthdays. And she was like, yeah, it would be less painful than a tattoo. Matching tattoo. So.
Hey, why not?
Yep, totally going to do it. Hope you're
Why not?
watching this, Elisa.
Yeah, why not, man? Yeah, so this week, I'm gonna do a dial-in series on the what am I doing a dial-in series on? It'll either be the KSR or my Roadster. This week I'll do a dial-in series on those two. Yeah, one of those two, and Wednesday night, I'm going to go live with something. Don't know exactly what yet, but I will be going live.
Bringing it back to the Gear channel.
Yeah, we'll be going live with this soon. And you know what I just remembered?
That it would be super awesome to have a bonfire
Well, of
channel
course.
with Gary.
Yes, it would. We'll work on that. But what I just remembered is I forgot to take the sale down of the profiles. Yeah.
You need to set some timers.
Yeah, so, but it's still up, and whatever profile packs you buy for my Kemper profile packs, you get a free pack of the JJ Junior, amplifier. It's all included in there, so.
You gotta
it's kind of a
stop.
cool
They
thing.
want this camping trip.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'd be cool. From Bruce Clark, you should do it. Dean Harkness, Christopher, I'm from Memphis. I'll grill the barbecue. Yeah.
Oh, man.
You gonna have barbecue?
We gotta have us some southern barbecue, man.
Memphis barbecue is always a deal sealer.
Yeah.
He says.
Yeah, I'll take that. Well, I was talking to Jeff Cornell about this too, and he suggested it. Like we guys should have a get together.
Yeah.
We really should, and it's definitely something that we want to do with you guys.
Maybe
big
next
time.
fall, if the world is open again, we could rent a space in one of the local parks. They have those pavilions, and maybe we could do something like that.
Yeah, and I think that would be fun. Honestly, I really want to do it.
Minimally, if Sweetwater has their thing in Indiana, right? Or Illinois.
Indiana. Yeah.
If they do their thing, we can all meet up there.
We could do a meet up there. Absolutely. I'd be happy to. Yeah, minimally. But it's definitely something that we want to do. Trust me, we do want to do that really bad. It's in the future.
Yep. Brad Shimke says, can locals attend the bonfire?
Well, of course.
No, he's our separate, the can locals attend the bonfire that we would do on YouTube.
Oh.
That'd be sweet to meet some
fun.
people.
That would be fun. Yeah.
Camping is no bar at the Holiday Inn. No camp outs from Bruce Clark. Absolutely. Oh, Dean has family in Michigan, so he's coming up in November.
Dude, seriously, hit us up. Hit us up when you get here. Put my email address.
Every time I do it, it doesn't pop up.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Just email me, dude, and let's see.
And Bruce likes my shoes. My shoes are cool. Thank you. They were a birthday present.
Yeah.
Somebody got me some cool shoes for my birthday.
Yeah. Who would that be?
I don't know.
Yeah, hit me up, dude, when you come up here, and we'll get together and have a beer. That'd be fun.
Jay says a battle of the Maces needs to happen. He'll bring his Mark 535.
Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. We're gonna do that. So one of the shootouts I'm gonna have is the Roadster versus the JP. That's gonna be a freaking killer shootout. I mean, these are two completely separate types of beasts, but both of them do some really awesome stuff. So I think that would be a really good shootout. Yeah, that Roadster, I was playing that the other day. Oh my god. That amp just smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it sitting right on your table there, and I was down here playing it, and it just, that cab was just crying. It was like, Uncle, like,
Uncle.
it was just punishing those speakers, and all the wood in that cab was just like, oh, you could just tell it was like wanting to just explode. What an amp. I mean, that amp is so huge sounding. I love it. Yeah. So I can't wait to do a dial-in with that and a shootout with it as well. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun night. I don't know if I'll do that live, the shootout, or if I'll do like because people really like the no talking videos that I do. Wonder why. What they do, it's like a lot of, they're like, they get a lot of views, where I just play them. I just play them tone for tone.
Play.
Yep, shut up and play. Let people make up their own minds, and they do like them. And I want to thank everybody for watching and all the great comments that I got on the EVH Dial-In series.
You get more comments when you just shut up and play.
Yeah, because it
After
gives
the
people a
fact
chance to
comments.
do it. I mean, that's up to 806 views now in a couple days. So that's very, I appreciate that very much. So thank you.
Elisa says, are you guys allowed to do any kind of live performing yet? As long as it's an original song, yes. Yep. The covers, we've been doing them, but we do get demonetized or whatever.
Yeah,
you
YouTube.
call it.
Yeah, you get demonetized. They take all your money from that episode. All the ad revenue goes towards the publisher. Yeah. Which is whatever. I mean, I'm done worrying about it.
Did you read that article though? Did you go back and do any research on it?
Yeah, there's a lot of loopholes you gotta jump through.
Okay.
Steps, my favorite thing.
I know, favorite thing. That was the other thing I was gonna tell you about Line 6 and like the things that you do that you hate to do. Even getting on Marketplace, which is such an honor and a privilege, but
it's a lot of work.
All of the steps and the forms and the filling out and the this and that.
And I appreciate it though. It's what's required, and I totally I don't want to put that under a bad light at all. It's all appropriate and called for, and I totally get it. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it because being on there. I mean, I'm on there with Fluff, with his stuff. I mean, I'm on there with him, the guy from Mastodon. And there's several other people that have presets on there, and it's just honored. I'm honored to be on there with these guys, and it's just really cool. So, and I really think that the again, if you're a amp guy and you're looking for a preset that is just a good all around live preset for you, the 4 cable method one. It just works. Yeah. I use it every day. I use that preset every single day.
Every day.
And every time I go live, that's what I'm using every single time. It just works.
Steve Evenchek says, I guess I should keep my Roadster then.
Oh, yeah, dude. The Roadster's a killer amp. It's just a great amp. That was one that I sold years ago, and I regretted it ever since. And I'm so glad that I found another one because that amp is just freaking awesome. Yeah. I love that freaking amp. It's just huge. I mean, that's the thing that Mesas are known for. It's just sounding big. They just got a big, fat sound, and I love it.
Oh, Lisa says she means out in public. Can we play out live in public?
Oh, outdoors in bars. I think if you do, it's got to be a certain amount of people, right?
I don't know. We haven't been planning on doing it because we didn't have a project put together.
Yeah, this area, anyways, is kind of
I know that
pointless.
Some of my friends that are performers on Facebook, but it's more of a one-man band kind of a thing. Yeah. They've been out doing it in restaurants. They just kind of set up on the stage and they stay away from the crowd. They're just doing their thing, entertaining. So I've seen that. I have seen bands performing on stages in like parking lots or at venues, and people can drive their cars up.
I know, that was weird.
Which, yes. Or they're doing live feeds on Facebook and YouTube. I don't think Facebook is going to allow that very much longer, though. There's something going around about Facebook taking away live feed from band.
Yep, there's something about that. Yeah, but people are really utilizing the internet. That's why we're so grateful to have this channel. So we get to perform here for you guys, and we love it. We don't have to worry about, all that stuff. There are restrictions regarding covers, but that's about it. I'm more of an original guy anyway. Like all the stuff I like to play is original.
has Jamie's 80s band, has he been, I feel like they've been playing out.
What
are they
had,
called? Rockstar.
Rockstar. They've only had like one show, one or two. But yeah, it's hard to come by right now. Everybody's, a lot of places are still...
The concert venues are not open, though.
Yeah, minimal capacity, if anything. I think she shut them all back down, though, didn't she? She opened them up, then she shut them right back down again.
It's so hard to keep track of.
It's hard to
right
keep
now.
track of, man. I mean, she changes her mind every 5 minutes about everything, so...
Dean Harkness sent another super chat.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
He says this channel is going to get huge, and I hope it does. But meanwhile, I really like the intimacy of these Sundays. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, me too. I mean, there are definitely days, Sunday nights, where I will miss a comment here or there.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and I feel really bad, but that will be hard if it does blow up and I can't get to every single comment.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I see Pete Thorne go live and the comments are flying by so fast, and I'm just like, oh my god, I get it, but it's like at the same time, it's like...
We'll have to figure out how to manage that.
I always feel bad when I miss a comment. Just like the one you read earlier.
Yeah.
I was looking at your phone, I'm like, oh my god, I didn't respond to that guy. I always feel bad when I don't respond to people. I really do. I feel guilty about it, and I feel like they're looking at me like I'm too... hoity-toity or whatever, right? Too good for me. It's not that at all. I'm chasing squirrels all day, spinning plates and trying to get things done around here, and I miss things sometimes, and I hate it when I miss stuff.
And I'm glad you guys like it too. Thank you for saying that, Dean. It's heartwarming, and that's why we're doing it. That's why I'm here too, so that everybody. I mean, I know you guys can read it, but it takes pressure off of him trying to go back and find where he left off. And...
Yeah, because I miss things sometimes when I'm playing.
Yeah.
So I'll play and stuff will go by, and it's like hard to catch it all. And when you're looking at the screen, scrolling, it's like you get lost sometimes trying to find stuff. So, I never do it on purpose. I never miss anybody on purpose.
Jay says that he regrets selling his orange Rocker 30 head. Now they don't make it anymore.
I think that's the case with the Roadster, too. I don't think they make them anymore. And that's the thing. That's what makes amps so invaluable. I mean, because once they're done making them, they're done.
Yeah.
I mean, digital products, God bless them. But once the new one comes out, the old one's just like, yesterday's news, know, and everybody wants the new shiny one. But with amps, even when a new one comes out, the old one still holds its value big time, and once, like I said, once they quit making them, it's sad. I mean, and the price goes up on them because you can't find them anymore. So.
Scott Fulmer, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thanks, man.
And he just said thanks with it.
Oh, well, thank you very much. We really appreciate that.
And Bruce Clark says, you guys are great together. We are.
Well, thank you.
Aren't we?
Yeah, we are pretty cool together. We make a good team.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, thank you very much. We always have a good time doing this with you guys. I feel like I should play one more song.
It's the brains and the beauty.
Yeah, because I'm so much prettier than you. Everybody's like throwing up in their mouth right now. It's like Paul would say. Oh man, we had a lot of fun recording yesterday, didn't we? It was fun. It was a challenge, but it was fun at the same time. My biggest problem is recording guitar solos.
Yeah.
I can do rhythms all day, no problem. It's like no big deal.
He gets so tense and uptight.
Yeah, I do.
Super.
And I play everything too fast.
Yeah.
So I'm like way ahead of the beat, and I'm like blowing by the one. And it's like, dude, you got to slow down a little bit there.
The sound engineer, Paul, was like, man, you got to calm down.
You got to slow down.
You got to just breathe.
I just want to get each part over with and play it properly so I can get to the next part. And I'm very dismissive with all my parts. So the part that I'm playing right now isn't important. It's the next part that is. But as soon as I get to that, that's not important because the next part. So I treat each part as if like I just got to play it right. I just got to play it right, get it over with, hit all the notes, but I forget about the timing.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I'm like done with it before I'm supposed to be done on the 4, but I'm done on like the 1 of, or the 2, and I'm like, Oh God!
Next time we do this, and it's going to be soon, we're going to have breathing rituals before you record.
God. Yeah.
We're going to, now that I know and I'm aware of it, I'm going to be like, all right.
Yeah.
This is important.
I just want to play everything right, and I get nervous and I overthink. Ooh, I have red light syndrome. Yeah. I have red light syndrome. Yeah. As soon as that red light turns on, it's like, oh God. But down here, it's a little different. Yeah. Because I don't have people waiting on me. I don't have 2 other band members and an engineer waiting. It's just me. And I just play. Yeah. You know, and even when I nail a take, I'll be like, oh, let me do 3 more. Because at least I know I have that one in my pocket and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Then I relax. Yeah. And then I start taking chances and playing things better because I'm more loose, you know. Yeah. So once I got it in the bag, I'm good. Then I can start taking chances and I actually do things that sound better, you know.
I do better recording when you're there, when I can see you through the window. When I can't see anybody, I feel like I'm all lost in space and I'm not into the theme or the character of it, and so I like to see you and I like to see your reaction. And
it's nice to have that support.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. You know, I mean, the last thing you want to see is people looking at their watches like, God, I just got to do this again, you know.
Right, and you always are seeing the back of the engineer's head, so you have no idea. He could be like rolling his eyes, like, oh my God.
Remember the one studio we went to and the guy was like falling asleep? This is what we saw. The back of his head tilted.
Not him, like, he was like,
dude, are you, and like, I already finished my guitar solo and you can see the line on the computer. You're like, dude, I'm done. Oh, okay. It's like, bro, man.
That was awful.
Do I suck that bad?
And that was my first recording studio experience.
Yeah.
I was like so overwhelmed and like, this is the big time stuff.
Bad experience, man.
It was
It was a killer studio too. It was like state of the art everything. But man, it was not a good experience. Last night was great, though. Yesterday I got nothing bad to say about it. It was great. And I'm not kidding you guys. We can't wait to share these songs with you guys. We'll have a listening party. Why not?
Fun.
You know, we'll do that. We'll have a good time releasing the songs to you guys and just talking about the experience. And hopefully we can have John on that night, too.
Yeah.
It's a Sunday night. He should be able to come on, right? I mean,
we'll just have to ask him.
Yeah, we'll just have to ask him. He's in Ohio. So.
Yeah, just skip Monday and come Sunday.
Yeah.
Dean Harkness says, I can't wait to hear the new stuff. Jarrod is a beast, and Carrie has a voice that haunts.
Well, thanks, man. You're too kind.
Elisa says that more drunken strawberries will help maybe calm you down.
Yeah. Maybe they would. You know. Yeah, there's definitely... Oh, I'll tell you this story real quick. So our friend Rex Carroll, who was in a band... what was the name of the band that he was in when Stryper broke up? And they started... It was like... I can't remember the name of it. Well,
maybe I can look it up.
Okay, so long story short, he had Robert Sweet, the drummer from Stryper, join his band briefly while they were in. Tim Gaines, their old bass player, joined for a while, and they were in the studio recording. And Robert Sweet was just not playing right. He just couldn't nail the parts, and he was just kind of complaining and just not liking how everything sounded in his ears, and he was just not having a good time. So the producer ended up calling a bunch of there was a secretary that worked there.
Yes.
And he's like, hey, do you have some hot friends? And she's like, oh, I got a lot of hot friends. He goes, Robert Sweet's in here recording drums right now. Why don't you come in? We'll get some, get some party favors, and you guys could just hang out and watch Robert Sweet record drums.
Cross.
What? No, it wasn't White Cross. Oh. It was a band after that.
Fierce Heart.
King James. It was King James.
Yeah.
It was King James. So all these hot chicks show up, and they're watching Robert through the glass, and Robert sees them, and he's like, oh, I have an audience now. And Robert nailed all his parts that night.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, you just need that audience. You need an audience and people that are just like wowing at what you're doing, and it makes you feel better, and you're energized, and all of a sudden it brings out the best in you.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah. So, I'm your hot chick. In the studio, I guess, through the glass.
That's so funny.
It's a play on words, but you know what I mean. It's a metaphor. Yeah.
You gonna play some more?
Yeah, with that,
redeem yourself.
let's do the Catacombs.
All right.
Yeah, so let me do a couple riffs, and I'm going to do the Catacombs.
Yes.
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 Yeah, man. I forgot to put the gear cam on so you could see all the tap dancing I had to do. But yeah, for that one I used the crunch, big crunch lead, and the flanger. I used the flanger on that one too. So yeah, I mean it's so handy, man. I mean it's just trust me, if I didn't like this thing and didn't like the presets on it, I wouldn't be using it. I mean I'd get something else, but I use it every day and every time I'm live on the channel. I'm using my Helix,
Yeah.
or I'll use the HX effects from time to time as well, but both of them
Right.
are great.
Mike Jacobs says some more hot chick music from Jarrod. Yeah. You just got a new nickname. Dean Harkness says, I always love the bumblebee part. It sounds so badass.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
It's funny. And sometimes when he plays it, when he concentrates, he'll look up at the sky. He'll be like, like he's looking at
Yeah, I got a thing about looking up when I'm concentrating. It's weird, but
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, it's a fun part. It's what do you call that? I forget the name for the I forgot the name. I don't know theory, but it's
Maybe somebody will pop it in here. Bruce Clark says that's different and cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, it's a very, very different solo. I'm trying to. The word is leaving my brain right now. I can't think of the name of it.
Sorry, I can't help you with the guitar
Yeah,
terminology.
the style of it's like you're not doing chromatic.
Oh.
Yeah, it's chromatic. It's so it's like you're just doing chromatics. If you guys are familiar with guitar playing, you'll know what I'm talking about. So. And because the whole rhythm underneath is very chromatic, so I had to do something interesting that followed that. And one of the things that I really try to do when I write solos is do stuff that, even if the rhythm underneath it isn't interesting, it's a challenge for me to go, well, you got to come up with something to make it interesting. And one of the biggest influences on me was Brad Gillis back in the 80s, and that Sister Christian solo, the rhythm, the section, the music that he played over, I'm not trying to diminish it, but it wasn't that like inspiring. It wasn't like, oh man, I'd love to play a solo over that. Brad Gillis carried that. He had to come in there and just carry that section because there wasn't really a lot going on there. And what he wrote was just it stood out so well, and it was just so amazing where it was like, okay, that's what I want to do. I want to come into a song, no matter how interesting or intricate or uninteresting or simple a part is. I want to be able to come in there and do something that sounds interesting, and not ever have to blame the song and go, well, it's a crappy part. What do you want me to do? It's like, no, your job as a guitar player is to come in and give your best, no matter what the situation is. Like, here's some lemons. You're either going to make lemonade or you're just going to hand them back to me. So let's see what you come up with.
Right.
So, and not to fruit the drink, but sometimes you got to come up with strawberry lemonade. You just got to come up with something interesting as a guitar player. That's your job,
Yeah, Bruce liked the EVH Stealth. He said it sounds really good.
Oh, dude, thank you. There's so much texture on that amp.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is like by itself, it's really bombastic, but when you hear all that texture that amp has in the context of a mix, what's nice about it is that there's so much there that you can hear it. It's like you can still hear the texture. It doesn't get buried.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some amps sound great on their own, but they disappear in a mix. The Stealth does not. It sounds great on its own, but it also, like, you can still hear all that great stuff in a mix. You can almost tell, like, I know that's the Stealth.
Yeah.
Because it's got its own thing going on there. And it's just so much great stuff on that amp. So, if you haven't bought one, it's like I said in the dial-in with that amp, just go get one. It's the most fun. If that amp was a vehicle, it would be a dune buggy. It's just a blast. You just get in and you freaking hit the trails. You're jumping ramps and getting dirt in your face. You don't even care. You're like, oh, this is great, Hand me another beer. Let's go over this hill. I mean, it's just freaking amazing. It's just an awesome amplifier. But it has the class of a nice Maserati, too. Like, it'll sit in a mix in $1 million studio perfectly. But I mean, Jay said it too when he came over from Warm Chord. He came over and he played it, and he played that, and he played the my Mark 525. He ended up buying a Mark 535, which is a great amplifier.
Because he just had to one-up you.
Yeah, he had to one-up me. No, he was looking for a 25, they didn't have any, so they had a 35, so he bought that.
Yeah.
But he said, I have to. He said when he got done playing the EVH, he said, one thing I'll say about this amp is it's fun. Mm-hmm. It's just fun to play. It's so responsive and crazy, and like it's just great. And he's like, I'm gonna have to get one of these too, because it just if you just want to have a riot, plug into an EVH, set your hair on fire, and
hey, you big dummy is back.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, you big dummy?
Yes.
She missed you big time. She's like, where's Big Dummy? I like saying his name.
That. More comments, you big dummy. How is it compared to the Engel Savage? He says COLL, but I feel like he meant something else.
Oh, cool, probably.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
How's it compared to the Engel?
Okay,
Savage?
so maybe I should do a shootout with those two because the Engel Savage has 4 channels, all right? It's got a clean, just like the EVH does. Channel 2 on the Engel Savage is very reminiscent of the blue channel on the EVH. I mean, they don't sound exactly the same, but they're the same character. You know what I mean? They're both tight, not too much gain, but not too little gain. It's like this is a really good sweet spot with them where you crank them all the way up, slam them with an overdrive, and you're off to the races. But here's where the Engel Savage really starts getting different. So channel 3 on the Engel Savage is like it's just like this weird, quirky, ridiculous kind of one-off channel. But man, if you harness that channel and play something that inspires you with that channel because it's so quirky, but you harness that quirkiness, you will play stuff on the amp that you would never have written otherwise, never have played or played the way that you will play it on that channel otherwise. But it's its own thing. Like, it's got its own freaking thing going on, and you'll hear it no matter anybody that knows amps. They'll be like, that's Engel Savage channel 3. I know that channel. It's its own thing, and it's signature, and it's beautiful, and it sends chills up your spine. And I've said this before, if Jack the Ripper played guitar, that's the channel he would play. It's blood-curdling, creepy, eerie, and sexy all at the same time. It's amazing, you know? So if you want to feel what it's like to get bit by a vampirist, yeah, play channel 3 and do something amazing with that. So channel 4.
I'm super proud of you today, by the way. You haven't said fat once.
Oh,
So.
I'm getting there.
Use better words.
But channel 4 on the Engel Savage is very rich, very full, and lots of gain. You definitely don't need to turn the gain all the way up on that. And then it's kind of reminiscent of channel 3 on the EVH Stealth, where the EVH Stealth is still tons of gain, but it's a completely different sound. So they both have their own thing going on. But you're looking at $14.99 on the EVH, and you're looking at almost $3,000 on the Engel Savage. So if you don't have the $3,000, it's not like you're settling for the EVH, because the EVH is just, like I said, it's a freaking dune buggy.
You're getting bitten by a vampire, not a vampiress.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like a dune buggy, man. You want to hit the dunes and have a good time? I mean, and ride the lightning.
You're chased by a werewolf.
Yeah. Yeah,
get chased by a werewolf?
That's what it is. The EVH is like being in a dune buggy while being chased by a werewolf. That's a good one. It is. You're kind of scared, but it's fun. Well, at least we're in a dune buggy. Let's get out of here.
You big dummy says, you can really explain, man. Thank you. You can. His
You're
command of I was going to say your command of the language, but it's like you're just so descriptive and you paint wonderful pictures when you're describing things.
Well, thank you.
It's
I mean,
talent.
I don't know. It just, I get inspired by these amps. I get inspired by things. You can tell, like, if I don't say if I don't get really descriptive about something, that's the tell.
Meh.
He doesn't like it.
Meh.
Yeah, but I definitely think that these amps are, they're all amazing. Like, I'm lucky to have them. I really am, you know.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So, if we're going to do this woods episode out in the woods, we should probably do it, like, next week. Because it's getting darker and darker.
Yeah, it's getting darker sooner. Like, when's the time change here? Is it October? It's after Halloween, right? Or is it right before?
No, I think it's coming up here soonish.
Yeah. We should probably do it before then, so we got to plan that episode.
I wish I had my...
I'll have to
I don't know if it says in this calendar here.
Maybe I'll get a selfie stick, and we can do it out in the woods while we're walking through the woods, so everybody can see that.
Is tomorrow? Tomorrow's the first day of fall. Is it tomorrow?
No, it's not tomorrow.
No?
It's always on a Saturday night.
Oh, that's
Sunday
right,
morning.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out, but it's definitely something we want to do, you know, because you got to see the woods. But the thing is the trees haven't turned yet. That's the best part of it.
I
Is
know,
the
but
trees
it's
have it.
dark at
Maybe
5
we'll do it.
o'clock.
Maybe we'll do an early one. Maybe
Will
we'll
you
do it
guys
3.
be available earlier?
Yeah, we could do like a special episode where it's like 3 o'clock and we walk through the woods during the day. But you gotta see the trails. Like it's when you. I'll put it to you this way: no matter how bad a day I'm having, if I go out there, there's like a 20-minute trail and there's a 45-minute trail. I always take the 45 because it's amazing. But about halfway through, after the winds pass through me and the smells of the area and just all of the trees, the everything.
As long as there's not a dead deer nearby.
Yeah. Because boy, that could get pretty bad sometimes. But I'm telling you, like I feel like a whole new person within about 20 minutes back there. Usually, I'll stand there and just.
It's a spiritual experience.
It's
for sure.
amazing. It really is.
So cleansing.
Yeah, you walk out of there a whole new person every time.
Mike Jacobs says November 1st is when the time changes. Really? That far out?
Wow, it is far out. Okay.
Well, that is that's Halloween. So October 31st into.
Yeah, so I was right.
Oh boy.
So we'll wait for the colors to change a little bit because they have to.
All right.
It's awesome. We'll plan it. We'll do a special one.
Get outside.
Yeah, we'll do a special one out there and share that with you guys because it's awesome.
You Big Dummy says best channel ever, man. I mean, it really is unique, fun, informative, on and on. You guys.
Oh, thanks, man. We really appreciate it. Yeah. If it's so good, where you been?
Right? Jeff Cornell, I don't know where
time.
you were going with that. He said, along with Scooby-Doo and Shaggy in the mystery van.
Where
are we going with that?
With the EVH or the EVH,
yeah. Being chased by a werewolf. Yes. That's funny. Oh, God. Now you guys are gonna have to start requesting the Scoob. The Scoob. Jeez.
Zoinks.
Well, I'm feeling some bacon wrapped hot dogs.
Yeah, I've been hungry. That's why I haven't drank this.
I know. I keep looking. I'm like, you're not drinking.
It's
he must
going
be
right
hungry.
to my head. I'm starving, guys.
I just let it go to my head.
Yeah.
I went with it.
Yeah, but I gotta play. So, well, guys, we're gonna wrap up in a minute here. But seriously, like we know that there's, and I say this all the time, but I really do mean it. We know that there's all kinds of places where you could spend your evening, and we're honored to have you guys here. I mean, we're so glad that that you're here hanging out with us, and it really gives us purpose. Jinkies.
Jinkies. Yeah. You Big Dummy says I'm here under different handles every week, yo.
Who is?
You Big Dummy.
Oh, he is. Oh, what are you? Okay, so
who else are you?
We like You Big Dummy the best though.
Maybe. Who else are you? We might like the other one better.
Yeah, you never
know. I like
know.
saying You Big Dummy though.
She does, because she says it to me all the time.
Friggin' dummy.
You big friggin' dummy.
So stupid.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, we're just glad you guys are here. Thank you so much. We always look forward to hang out with you guys. I mean, tonight was a little light. We didn't have a lot of crazy gear stuff or whatever, but Wednesday I'm going live with some pretty cool stuff. One of these amps I'll be live with. I'll have a shootout this week or a demo or a dial-in or something. I'll have something going on for you guys because I got kind of an open week.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, work's slowing down.
Yeah.
So I got more time now. So I'll be spending some more time doing stuff for you guys and getting more episodes out.
And putting our bonfire channel together.
Yeah. Well, once she gets her teeth in something.
Oh, I got my teeth in hard on this one.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Super hard. I'm going to start gnawing.
Yeah.
Let's see. You Big Dummy says he is Tony Yayo, astronaut of Bohemia, Vince Vegas, and a few others.
Oh, Vince Vegas. I remember Vince Vegas and astronaut of Bohemia.
Oh, Scott Fulmer says, I would be watching the Cubs. I prefer your webcast.
Oh, thanks, man. Dude, you guys are awesome, man. Seriously, thank you so much. Well, we really appreciate all you guys so much. Seriously, like it really means a lot to us, and we will definitely try to give you the best content that we can. I got some great stuff coming up for you this week. I'm going to put my heart and soul into a bunch of stuff for you guys. Seriously, this week, I got a kind of a clear schedule. Watch my phone ring off the hook tomorrow.
We just did this for fast forward.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll have all that stuff for you soon, and I will see you guys Wednesday night at 8 with something. We'll find out what it's going to be. Wednesday night. I think it's going to be fun. So God bless you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Really
Every
appreciate
day's
it.
a gift.
And thanks for spending part of yours with us. Cheers, guys. We will talk to you soon.